They were probably.
She married a guy that they didn't want her to marry. They resented her marrying their son.
It's the other way.
The other way around.
He was.
What's the other?
Well, you'd say it.
What's?
My father met my mother when she was very young at a dance hall, something like that. And my father's family were Iranian Jews,
Yeah, they were rich Jews.
the Second Avenue Theater Jews, big, very, very
Wealthy Jews.
wealthy, aristocratic Jews. And my father, who was the youngest of his family, met my mother at a dance hall. My mother loved to dance, and they met.
Mother was some
My mother
dancer.
was 17. And
She only went to school till she was what,
well,
10?
her mother. They lived on the east side of New York, which was the port side of New York. Her mother, they had 6 children, and lost her husband. And my mother more or less raised her brothers and sisters. And when my mother married my father, this wasn't.
They resented
They
it.
resented it because, after all, he was the.
He was a rich Jew, and she was a very poor Jew, and they didn't like
and they
it.
resented it.
And they
But,
cut him off, didn't they? Really?
Not really. No.
Yeah,
More
they
or less.
resented the whole thing. They wouldn't give him a
But-
break.
It was very sad. It was very, very sad.
It was. Because the brothers had that big store. They made a fortune. They had that Army and Navy store, or whatever you
Well,
call
that
it.
was my uncle. He was.
Yeah, and they made a lot, one of the biggest stores in Brooklyn, wherever it was. It was some store.
So, but my mother outlived them all.
Yes, she did. She did.
She was a
Fire.
spitting
Yeah.
fire. She was something else.
How much do you remember Nanny of it?
I just remember going over her place around the corner, and she would always have food
Around the
They cooked.
corner.
from here.
Oh,
Well,
We'd walk
she
there.
had a one-bedroom.
a one-bedroom here when we moved.
You mean in Florida?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
when I came to visit here, it's only when I
Yeah,
started
yeah.
remembering her.
Oh,
And,
she idolized this one.
She idolized what?
Hillary.
She always used to have like kugels and other stuff.
Oh, yeah, she always
She always
had
had food for me to eat,
food.
so I was
Oh,
always
she
happy to
always
go
had
there.
So she
food.
won you over pretty quick, huh?
Yeah,
She
her and
made-
Aunt Joyce always had like food for us. So we were
Aunt
Oh,
pretty
yeah,
happy.
we went to
She
her
always
house
had
for big
chocolate.
meals. Boy,
I used to look forward to going to her place.
we went one time for the holiday when my wife was doing all the cooking. It was Jewish holiday. And I was told to pick her up. And I went there. She was on the floor, fell
Yeah.
down. She was supposed to be making, what is she
She
supposed
was making soup, and
Soup.
she slipped on the floor,
floor and fell down on the floor, couldn't get up.
broke her hip.
The windows were shut tight. You couldn't get in
We
the
had
house
to call
was
the
locked.
police and the
You
fire.
couldn't even get into
How'd you
that.
Right
get
over
in?
here, right down the block.
Yeah, in Florida.
How'd you get in?
do you get
The
it? Break
police
the
got in
window?
through the
Is
window.
that what you did?
Yeah, not me. I had the fireman came. I
I didn't
called
know
the
about it. I
ambulance.
had the key to her house, but nobody came to get me.
Around the corner, no one thought to come out and see if you had a key.
She
Like
said she
barricaded
was on
door.
the floor. She couldn't move.
It was sad.
And I was supposed to pick her up
She
for the meal.
deteriorated
My
from that
wife wouldn't
time
make it.
From
that was
time on,
something,
she
boy.
went down.
How old was she when she passed away?
86. And then,
She got cancer.
yeah, well, she had started to get, with the P, cancer,
Pancreas?
pancreatic cancer.
She had some.
That's mean.
That's a bad.
She had a nice, beautiful doctor. Took
That
care
was
of
what my
us.
grandfather had.
You remember the guy?
Used to work on him.
As Lennon?
My mom said.
No, the
nope, moved to Austin.
two,
She had 6 months to live about 4 years ago.
he had a
Yeah, that's
partner.
terrible.
This young guy.
What
Can I
happened?
move over for a second?
Your mother. She was your
Where
mother.
should I go?
We're going to move to the left a little bit.
Move closer to Daddy.
Stand up for a second.
Look, he's taking my whole everything I'm doing there. It's, it's
I can't get up. Oh,
yeah. Those were the days.
There you
Why
go.
take my picture with my hair like this?
Give
No,
you
just
some
sit down,
exciting
please.
days we had,
I
boy.
look, you look fine.
You're like, I remember.
Well, door, her mother. Windows were locked. Door was locked. Everything was
lines down. Does that sound familiar?
yeah. We couldn't. The house I used to call it the funeral house. Every time we went there in New York, she never opened the blind. Never had sun come in the
But
house.
she had a beautiful home. She had a beautiful home.
Where?
My mother.
Where?
Well, it was Union, actually.
They
Why don't
built
you
a
say-
brand new
You
building.
know where it is. I mean, the apartments were gorgeous.
Well, brand new.
They built apartments. They're in the 20s.
I don't.
These you pass it on the
East River Drive.
East
Right
River
off
Drive.
East River
The
Drive.
There's all that
Amalgamated.
balconies.
Oh, that round balcony thing.
Yeah.
Is this, what do you
No, it's not round
I
balcony.
thought it was like the building.
Right
was
opposite
there.
the Brooklyn Bridge.
I'm sure.
They built all these apartments for union workers. They worked in
Yeah. Right.
it consolidated. No, these are big, tall. They're skyscrapers. They had. I mean, this was built 30 years ago, 40 years
More.
more.
It's not
More.
Stuytown.
More.
Is this is in Manhattan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
she had
more
a-
than
Right
area
off the
30,
water.
like 50
Right
years
Right
off
ago.
the
opposite
East
the
River
Brooklyn
Drive.
Bridge.
Right at the Brooklyn Bridge?
Yeah, there's a whole market, a whole
Oh
bunch
yeah, I
of
run
houses.
past those. I jog under the Brooklyn Bridge.
Right.
They were
Yeah.
built for union workers.
Oh yeah.
For in the what's it called, clothing union,
Whose phone is that?
It might be me.
Is the phone ringing?
Yeah.
and they had a beautiful
make it?
apartment there.
Oh, the apartment's
you, Al?
gorgeous.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's ringing from there. Is that you?
That's your BlackBerry, Evan.
Whatever.
It's your phone.
Mine?
Oh, there.
No, it's Evan's BlackBerry.
Didn't look like he had a missed call.
But before they lived there, they lived
On the east side.
on the Lower East Side.
Everything you're doing.
I look like, you know what? Do you want me to spell it?
Yes, tell them.
I'll spell it.
Oh, boy.
A messy man. Why do you want to have to me looking like this?
Cause it's how you always are.
You're an S-H-I-T.
I told you I had a long
I'm not
walk.
ashamed to say it. He
What?
is.
What? What
I
is
just
it?
said. I spelled. Sounds
Do
better.
you think people won't be able to make out what you spell?
Well, I said it loud enough. But I still love you. You're lucky.
You don't remember
You're
the
so
Lloyd,
lucky.
He
do
won
you?
his glasses.
Yeah,
What?
Well, he didn't know what
You
he
don't
looked
remember Lloyd, do you?
I remember Lloyd.
He's the one that called
So
me
was looking at
today.
his glasses.
I
I
remember
told you.
Lloyd. I
I remember
remember Aunt Rose. I remember them all.
Yeah, he always called every year on my birthday.
That's very nice. How old is Lloyd?
How old is Lloyd? Well, Lloyd was the youngest.
Yeah. Yeah, his sister, she was nice. What's her name?
Sidell.
Sidell,
He was a guy
with her effeminate
that
husband.
his father died of a broken heart when they took him in the army. Would you believe this?
What?
Died of a broken heart? What do you mean?
Willie.
What do you mean?
When they took Lloyd in the army, he killed him.
Lloyd was in the army?
Yeah. It wasn't too long. They finally paid to get him out. That
Why?
was his
Why did he die of a broken heart?
for his son. That was his son. Nothing could go but that was his son, his love of his life.
The only one that could